For decades, a secret has been lurking beneath the waves off the Korean peninsula. While the world watches North Korea's missile tests and military parades, a far more clandestine and potentially more dangerous force has been growing in the shadows: its submarine fleet. Recent satellite imagery has sent ripples through the intelligence community, showing what appears to be the construction of new, larger submarines. What is North Korea really building in its hidden shipyards? And what does it mean for the rest of the world? Today, we're diving deep into the murky waters of North Korea's underwater ambitions. North Korea's fascination with submarines isn't new. It's a program that stretches back decades. Their fleet is a bizarre mix of old and new, a testament to their resourcefulness and determination. The workhorses of the fleet are the Romeo-class submarines. These are essentially Soviet-era relics, designs from the 1950s. They're noisy, outdated, and by modern standards, not very sophisticated. However, North Korea has around 20 of them, making it one of the largest Romeo fleets in the world. While they might not win a one-on-one fight with a modern nuclear submarine, their sheer numbers present a threat, especially in the shallow, complex waters around Korea. They are primarily used for coastal defense, laying mines, and inserting special forces. Then you have the smaller, more specialized vessels, like the Seppo class. These are coastal submarines, or midget subs, designed for infiltration and espionage. You might remember the 1996 incident where a Sangho-class sub ran aground in South Korea, leading to a massive manhunt. These incidents, while embarrassing for Pyongyang, gave the world a rare glimpse into their covert naval operations. They are perfect for sneaking agents and commandos onto enemy shores, a key part of North Korea's asymmetric warfare strategy. But the real game-changer, the one that has everyone worried, is the Gorae class, also known as the Seppo class. This isn't just another old diesel-electric boat. This is North Korea's first experimental ballistic missile submarine, or SSB. It's relatively small for a ballistic missile sub, likely capable of carrying only 1 or 2 missiles, but its existence marks a monumental leap in North Korea's strategic capabilities. The whole point of a ballistic missile submarine is to provide a second strike capability. You can't nuke a country into submission if they have nuclear-armed submarines hidden somewhere in the vastness of the ocean, ready to retaliate. The Gorae class is the first step toward that survivable nuclear deterrent. So, what are these submarines actually armed with? The confirmed arsenal is already quite formidable. The Romeo and Sangho classes are equipped with torpedoes and have the ability to lay naval mines. A well-placed minefield could effectively shut down major shipping lanes and cripple South Korea's economy, which is heavily reliant on maritime trade. This alone makes the submarine fleet a significant threat in any regional conflict. But the unconfirmed weapons are where things get truly alarming. The focus is on the development of submarine-launched ballistic missiles, or SLBMs. We've seen North Korea test-fire missiles like the Pukgoksong series, claiming they were launched from underwater platforms. Early tests were likely from a submerged barge, but later tests appear to be from the Gorae-class submarine itself. The goal is clear: to be able to launch a nuclear-tipped missile from a submarine hidden anywhere in the Pacific. Getting reliable intelligence on this program is incredibly difficult. North Korea is one of the most closed-off societies on Earth. Analysts rely heavily on satellite imagery, monitoring test launches, and piecing together scraps of information from defectors. We can see a submarine at a shipyard. We can track a missile's trajectory, but we don't know the specifics. How reliable are their launch systems? How quiet are their new submarines? How many nuclear warheads have they managed to miniaturize to fit onto an SLBM? These are the billion-dollar questions that keep intelligence agencies up at night. Why pour so many resources into this underwater fleet? For North Korea, it's all about asymmetric warfare. They know they can't compete with the United States or South Korea in a conventional head-to-head fight. The US has aircraft carriers, stealth bombers, and the most advanced military technology on the planet. North Korea has an aging army and a struggling economy. So, they don't play by the same rules. Instead, they invest in niche capabilities that can inflict disproportionate damage. A small, quiet submarine that can sneak up and sink a multi-billion-dollar warship or launch a surprise attack on a coastal city is a perfect example of this strategy. The submarine force provides a powerful deterrent. It sends a message: even if you destroy our land-based missiles, we can still strike back from the sea. This is the core of their nuclear strategy. An SLBM capability, even a limited one, dramatically complicates any military planning against North Korea. It raises the stakes of any potential conflict, forcing adversaries to think twice before considering a preemptive strike. For the Kim regime, this perceived invulnerability is the ultimate guarantee of survival. The new, larger submarine, spotted in satellite photos, which some have dubbed the Sinpo-C, could potentially carry more missiles and have a longer range, further enhancing this deterrent. Of course, building such a sophisticated force is not easy, especially under crippling international sanctions. So, how do they do it? The answer lies in a global network of illicit procurement. For decades, North Korea has proven masterful at exploiting loopholes and using front companies to acquire dubious technologies, materials, and know-how from around the world. They might buy a specific type of steel under the guise of civilian construction, or acquire advanced machine tools through a third-party country. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game with the international community. Despite this resourcefulness, they face immense challenges. Their industrial base is limited, and much of their technology is outdated. Maintaining a fleet of aging diesel-electric submarines is a logistical nightmare. These boats require constant and meticulous maintenance, and spare parts are hard to come by. There are persistent questions about the operational readiness of their fleet. How many of their 70 or so submarines are actually seaworthy and combat-ready at any given time? The number is likely far lower than what's on paper. Furthermore, building a truly effective ballistic missile submarine is one of the most complex engineering feats imaginable. It's not just about building a boat that can carry a missile. The submarine needs to be quiet enough to avoid detection. Its reactor, if it's nuclear-powered, must be reliable. The missile launch system must work flawlessly under the immense pressure of the deep sea, and the crew must be highly trained and disciplined. North Korea is still a long way from matching the capabilities of established submarine powers like the US, Russia, or China. Their current SSB is diesel-electric, meaning it has to surface or snorkel to recharge its batteries, making it much more vulnerable to detection than a true nuclear-powered submarine that can stay submerged for months. The existence of this fleet introduces a dangerous element of instability to an already tense region. The risk of accidental conflict is very real. Imagine a North Korean submarine, operating in stealth, has an accidental collision with a South Korean or Japanese vessel. In a high-strung environment, such an incident could quickly escalate into a full-blown military confrontation. The 2010 sinking of the South Korean corvette, the Kian-an, which was widely attributed to a North Korean submarine torpedo, is a stark reminder of how quickly things can spiral out of control. 46 sailors lost their lives in that incident. For North Korea, the submarine program is also a powerful diplomatic tool. Every new submarine unveiled, every new SLBM test, is a bargaining chip. It's a way of forcing the world to pay attention and come to the negotiating table on Pyongyang's terms. By showcasing their growing military might, they seek to extract concessions, whether it's the easing of sanctions, economic aid, or security guarantees. In response, the international community, led by the United States, South Korea, and Japan, is constantly monitoring the situation. They are investing heavily in anti-submarine warfare capabilities, including patrol aircraft, surface ships, and sophisticated sonar networks, to track North Korean submarine activity. Sanctions enforcement is being tightened to try and choke off the supply of technology and materials that fuel the program. It's a high-stakes, strategic chess match being played out in the depths of the ocean. North Korea's secret submarine fleet is a complex and evolving threat. It's a blend of antiquated technology and ambitious new designs, driven by a strategy of asymmetric warfare and a desperate quest for survival. While they may still be far from deploying a truly survivable, global strike SLBM capability, every step they take in that direction changes the strategic calculus and makes the world a more dangerous place. The silent service of North Korea remains one of the most opaque and concerning aspects of its military, a hidden fleet that will continue to demand the world's vigilant attention for years to come. Thanks for watching. If you found this deep dive interesting, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content on military technology and geopolitics. Let us know in the comments what you think about North Korea's submarine ambitions. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.